everyone, it's Bradley and Jackie here with a Purposeful Pop Life. How are you today?
I am wonderful. Summer is winding down. I'm actually wearing a long sleeve shirt today because in Minnesota it starts to get a little bit
Chilly.
cooler and I don't like it.
It was like 63 this morning when I went out for a run. It's the first day of the Minnesota State Fair, which is always a fun time of year, but it does make you think of fall, apple orchards, and of course
And
for
we
the
will
kids.
be reviewing that, by the way.
Yes,
State
but back
Fair.
to school for kids. So
Yeah.
but
Yes, because you're going to the State Fair too.
we are going to go next weekend.
Okay,
Yes.
and we are too, so we'll be reviewing that, taking some pictures.
This will be
Hope
fun.
that you guys can make it too. But what are we reviewing today?
Well, so speaking of memories, I watched a movie called Here Today, and it features Billy Crystal
I love Billy Crystal.
and Tiffany Haddish. Is that how you say her name?
I don't know who that is, but Billy Crystal.
So she co-stars in this movie, but it's a movie basically about a writer in New York who is beginning to lose his memory, lose his memory.
Does he have dementia?
He does have dementia.
Okay.
He's got a very specific kind of dementia. And in this journey of the story, he meets Tiffany's character, and they become friends and help each other out. And it's one part about coming to terms with dementia and losing your memory.
So
one part,
frightening.
Yeah, it's,
So frightening.
And you know what?
And I bet Billy Crystal just does an excellent job of.
He does, and you know what? I thought, it's gonna be Billy Crystal. It's gonna be the same lame jokes because he plays the writer in this. But it was really, really well done. They were very soft and nuanced with how they handled dementia, the impact on the families, the friends, the coworkers that had no idea. And it actually was a great movie. It was a good enough movie that I recommended it to Becky.
That's his wife,
And
by the
she
way.
watched it last night, and she's definitely more of like the rom-com person, and she really liked it as well. So Here Today, featuring Billy Crystal, is really a good movie. It was on Amazon. It was a $5.99 rental, and I'd say it was worth it.
Well, I will be watching it. I actually didn't watch that. I watched Summer Days, Summer Nights.
I watched the trailer, and I couldn't do
You
it.
also have to pay $6 for that.
No
Here's
way.
the thing. I think it's a good movie to wrap up the summer. It takes place in the early 1980s, like 1982.
Yeah.
Long Island. You're gonna love the accents. Ed Burns. Does
Yep.
anyone know who Edward
Yes.
Burns is? Yeah. So he stars in it. He directs it. It's good. You know what? It's a funny little rom-com. It's about young love.
What I couldn't get from the trailer though is was there a story or a breakthrough moment? Is there something there? Because when I watched the trailer, I was like, oh, this looks like another end of summer love story. So is there something about it that's different?
There's kind of an element of cast, and they're like, okay, so
Like cats?
no cast, like economics, like
Oh, got it,
financial,
got it.
Are you successful based on like your relationships, or when you're passionate about what you're doing, or are
Right.
you successful based on your status in life, based on dinero, money? And these kids are learning that. They're all like in their early 20s, and they're trying to figure out what is important in life, which we all did at that point.
Totally.
And we're still sometimes trying
And
to
summer
figure
jobs
out.
are like the greatest way to figure out life, isn't it? Like
Oh,
no
it's
pressure, you
summer
meet new
jobs.
people, it's
Yeah,
a great
they're all
time.
off to college. I mean, I look back at that and I'm like, if I only would have done this, but you know what? We are where we're supposed to be in life,
Exactly.
and you can't have any regrets.
Exactly.
Speaking of no regrets,
Oh no, what is this?
Bradley's not gonna like the cover to this.
What is it?
This book is called Tangled, and Passion Flix just got done filming the book. It's a series that it's by Emma Chase, and the next two books are Twisted and Tamed. So Bradley and I, we're gonna be
watch
watching
those?
it, buddy.
All right, I'll do it.
Get ready. Get ready. The first one she has filmed.
When did it come out?
What's that?
When does it come out? The movie.
Soon.
Soon.
There's no set date, but they have wrapped up filming.
Okay.
So we will be reviewing this probably next year, I'm guessing, or maybe this year. They might. I know. My husband saw the cover and he's like, "Nice cover." And
Speaking of high school and summer jobs,
I go, but you know what? It's from the man's point of view. He is the narrator. We don't know what the woman is thinking, so it's a different point of view and it's a different
That's
perspective.
intriguing. That's intriguing.
And then I just read the book. Bradley, I bet you recognize
Where the
this.
grass is green and the girls are pretty. Is that a little
Who sings that?
Guns N' Roses?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes, Paradise City.
Yeah.
So it does take place in Paradise City.
Okay.
And I don't know if you know this author, Lauren Weisberger. She
No.
is, I think you do, The Devil Wears Prada.
Oh, yeah, okay,
She
okay,
wrote
yeah.
that got rich off that, and now she kind of writes
That was a good
mediocre
book
books.
and a good movie.
Now she writes mediocre books, but gets paid a lot of money to do
Doesn't
it.
matter. They're
Yeah,
readable and they're
if
fun to
you
read.
do
Who
one.
cares?
So this one's just about two sisters. They both get in a little trouble. Their names are Peyton and Sky, and they're living the high life, and they're realizing, kind of like Summer Days, Summer Nights, that hey, it's not always money cannot buy you everything. And this is kind of ripped from the story, from the headlines that was going on, you know, when all those celebrities were paying to have their kids get into great schools.
Oh yeah.
Kind of ripped from the headlines of that. So if you want a story like that, where the grass is green and the girls are pretty,
And
that's all we got for
that's all we
today.
got. Well, enjoy your beginning of fall here, and if you're in Minnesota, enjoy the state fair, and we'll catch you guys
Please
next
go.
week.
I hope to see you there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bye.